Who has your back? Not on social media. Not the person who likes your posts or sends you a birthday message once a year. I mean when life gets difficult. When you lose your job. When your marriage ends. When your money runs out. When you're struggling with your children. When you're emotionally exhausted and you don't know what to do next. Who can you call? You're listening to Emotional Intelligence Developer. I've learned something the hard way. You cannot live life completely alone. You can be a bachelor. You can be a spinster. You can enjoy your independence. You can live by yourself and be perfectly happy. But independence and isolation aren't the same thing. You can live alone without being alone. I learned this personally. I lost my job. And during that period, I was grateful that my immediate family was there for me. They became part of the structure that helped me keep moving. I've also been through divorce. And when I was going through that, my church became part of my support structure. They even helped pay for divorce care, which gave me support while I was trying to navigate divorce, children, and everything else that comes with that kind of life change. Looking back, I understand something I didn't fully appreciate before. If I hadn't developed a support structure, I don't know where I would be today. That's why I don't believe family has to mean people who share your blood. Family can be a friend. It can be a mentor. It can be a neighbor. It can be your church community. It can be someone you've met through a support group. It can even be a pet that gives you companionship when you're having a terrible day. What matters isn't necessarily birthright. What matters is whether there is someone who genuinely cares about what happens to you. And here's where many of us make a mistake. We wait until something goes wrong before we start looking for support. We wait until we're depressed. We wait until the marriage is falling apart. We wait until we've lost our job. We wait until we're sitting alone at night wondering what we're going to do. Then suddenly we want people around us. But relationships don't work like emergency services. You don't build a support system when the crisis arrives. You build it before you need it. Go somewhere that helps you. Join a community. Talk to people. Build friendships. Find people who share your interests and values. Go for counseling. And please don't belittle counseling. There's nothing weak about sitting down with someone and saying, "I'm struggling and I need help." Sometimes you need someone outside your normal circle who can help you see what you can't see yourself. You wouldn't wait for your car's engine to completely fail before maintaining it. Your emotional well-being deserves maintenance too. And support doesn't always mean somebody fixing your problems. Sometimes support is someone listening. Sometimes it's someone telling you the truth. Sometimes it's someone helping you financially when they genuinely can. Sometimes it's someone giving you an opportunity. Sometimes it's someone helping with your children. Sometimes it's someone connecting you with a job. And sometimes it's simply someone sitting beside you and saying, "You're not going through this alone." But there's another side to having people around you. Not everyone deserves access to you. And that's something we need to learn. Some people will disappoint you. Some people you thought were your friends will disappear when you need them. Some people will only be around when you're useful to them. Some people will take your vulnerability and use it against you. And sometimes you'll make the mistake of trusting the wrong person. That's life. But don't allow one bad experience to convince you that nobody can be trusted. Learn from it. Emotional intelligence means paying attention to behavior. Don't just listen to what people say. Watch what they do. Who respects your boundaries? Who keeps your confidence? Who tells you the truth? Who celebrates your success without competing with you? Who shows up when there's nothing in it for them? And who only appears when they need something? You don't have to hate the people who disappoint you. You don't even have to create unnecessary enemies. Sometimes you simply need to reduce their access to your life. Not everybody gets the same level of trust. You might trust someone with a conversation, but not with your finances. You might trust someone socially, but not with your children. You might enjoy someone's company without making them your emergency contact. That's emotional intelligence. It's not about believing everybody is good or everybody is bad. It's about learning who people are and responding accordingly. But here's something else we need to talk about. You can't build a support network only by asking people to support you. You also have to become somebody else's support. Ask yourself, whose back do I have? Because sometimes you're going to be the strong person. Sometimes your friend will need you. Sometimes your brother or sister will need you. Sometimes your child will need you. Sometimes someone in your community will need someone to listen. And you might not have money to give. That's okay. Support isn't always financial. Sometimes you can give your time. Sometimes you can make a phone call. Sometimes you can listen. Sometimes you can share information. Sometimes you can connect someone to an opportunity. And sometimes, yes, money is needed. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging that. Not every transaction requires cash, but some forms of help genuinely cost money. Counseling costs money. Training costs money. Transport costs money. Food costs money. Sometimes helping someone means making a financial sacrifice. The important thing is that we recognize support as something bigger than money. So I want you to think about your own life. Who would you call if you were emotionally overwhelmed? Who could help you with something practical? Who would tell you the truth even if you didn't want to hear it? Who could you simply sit with and talk? And who could you approach professionally if your personal support network wasn't enough? Think about those people. If you can't name anyone, don't panic. You've just discovered something you need to work on. Start building that structure now. Don't wait until you're unemployed. Don't wait until your marriage falls apart. Don't wait until you're grieving. Don't wait until you're sitting alone wondering who you can call. Build relationships while you're okay. Build community while you're strong. Learn how to ask for help before you desperately need it. And learn how to help other people before you need them to help you. Because life is unpredictable. You can do everything right and still lose your job. You can love someone and still end up divorced. You can work hard and still experience financial problems. You can be strong today and need help tomorrow. That's not failure. That's being human. And this is why I believe emotional intelligence matters. Emotional intelligence isn't just about controlling your emotions. It's about understanding yourself, understanding other people, knowing when to speak, knowing when to listen, knowing when to walk away, knowing when to ask for help, and knowing when somebody else needs your help. You don't have to do everything alone. You don't have to pretend you're okay when you're not. And you don't have to be ashamed of needing people. The goal isn't to become completely independent from everyone. The goal is to become strong enough to stand on your own while being wise enough to know when you need someone beside you. So I'll ask you again. Who has your back? And perhaps the more important question is, whose back do you have? If you don't have a good answer to either question, start today. Send someone a message. Join a community. Talk to someone. Make that counseling appointment. Reconnect with someone you trust. Find an environment that helps you deal with what you're going through. Don't wait for the day you completely fall apart. Build your support structure now. Emotional Intelligence Developer was created for exactly this reason. Life is going to throw obstacles at you. You can't control everything that happens, but you can learn how to navigate those obstacles better. You can develop emotional awareness. You can learn how to build healthier relationships. You can learn how to recognize unhealthy patterns. And you can become better equipped to handle the difficult seasons of life. Subscribe to Emotional Intelligence Developer and make this part of your personal development. Because you don't know what tomorrow will bring. But you can decide today that you won't face tomorrow completely alone. Who has your back? Find them. Build those relationships. And make sure you have someone to call when life gets difficult. Because we all need support.